guys, I'm back. So for this week, I kind of wanted to talk about those things that create our own personal styles. So when you go out shopping, there's always like something that draws you to it, to shop, to spend all that money. I don't know, maybe it's basic t-shirts. For other people, it's like collared shirts. That actually used to be my thing. I would always buy collared shirts, like button downs. That was like my uniform basically. And everyone kind of has that. It's not necessarily always with clothes. Right now I'm kind of trying to stop buying so many collared shirts and button ups. For me right now, I am going crazy for all the statement jewelry, and I think that's been going on for me for a while, and I'm pretty sure it started once I realized that I had a lot of collared shirts. I realized that even if I wore the same collared shirt, every Wednesday, if I changed up my necklace, the shirt would look a little bit different if I was wearing this huge gold necklace rather than wearing this random green one or something. I'm getting a lot into rings, and I usually wear them on this finger. I don't know why. I guess because when I want to say something and I want it to have importance, I go, listen, everyone. That kind of sounded like Maleficent, but anyway. Sometimes for other people, it's shoes. They go crazy for shoes. For a while, I bought pointy-toed flats. It just kind of depends on what you're into in that moment or during that time. I would just say be careful about buying the same thing. Not necessarily like if you go to Forever 21 and you see a shirt you like and then buying 3 of it exactly the same. I just mean like if you buy a shirt at H&M, it's a black collared short sleeve blouse. If you see it again at Macy's, don't buy it, even if it's a different brand or fabric or whatever. Don't buy it. I mean, you have the same thing in your wardrobe, so just wear that. Even if it's the same color, maybe try to limit yourself to buying only like 3 different colors of the same item. That way you do have a bit of versatility. I mean, if you buy something in black and white and in like red, then it is pretty different. But I mean, it's also really good to have almost like a uniform, as I mentioned, something that people will remember you by. Maybe not necessarily like when you die in your eulogy, they're gonna talk about how you just loved wearing all those cropped tees. For me, for instance, I love wearing my tall boots, jeans or leggings or tights and like a cute tunic dress and a nice statement necklace. And typically that's my normal everyday wear for work, or if I'm just gonna go out for drinks with friends or on a quick date with my boyfriend somewhere. It's easy, I just throw it on. It's also awesome because if someone's looking to buy you a gift, they kind of know what you like, so they can more easily shop for you. Maybe you just like wearing basic tees, jeans, and I don't know, sandals. That's awesome. But think of ways to change it up a little bit, like scarves or head accessories like hats. Hats are awesome. I can't wear hats because I have a big head, but hats are awesome. Headbands, earrings are really great too. If anyone knows of like really awesome huge statement earrings or a company or a brand that sells like really really pretty ones, please let me know. I can't find any. Like I like costume jewelry, so I can't find any at like H&M or Forever 21 most of the time. And I don't know where else to go. I don't want to spend like hundreds on earrings either. But yeah, heads up, let me know. It's also fun to see if people notice if you're wearing the same thing or not. I mean, you don't want them to think like you're gross. You only have like 1 pair of underwear to wear for a week. But I mean, like Audrey Hepburn, my style icon, when she was young, she didn't have much money. She was a refugee in Europe. All she had was 1 scarf, and she didn't have much clothes, so she would just wear her scarf in different ways, with different outfits, even though she was limited. So some days she would wear her scarf as a scarf. She would tie it differently as a scarf, or she would wear it as a head wrap, or she would tie it around her waist as a belt. Obviously, a lot of us don't have tiny Audrey Hepburn waists to tie scarves around, or, as belts, but you get what I'm saying. Just try to change things up. Have fun with your wardrobe. Sometimes it's harder in smaller towns. For example, for me in my hometown, it's kind of odd when people dress differently, but I still try to do it. I don't show up to the grocery store in a neon ball gown, but still try to have fun, mix it up, and look for inspiration in magazines. A lot of blogs like Refinery 29, they're very specific by city as well. So for example, if you live somewhere in California, look up San Francisco, Los Angeles. If you live somewhere in the middle of nowhere in some random state somewhere, who cares? Look up New York City. Who cares? Just try something different, and you'll slowly figure out what you like. And even though it might be outrageous at the start, you'll eventually get used to mixing in trends and new things that you see in fashion every day. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I really appreciate your views. You guys are an amazing audience, so I'm very grateful. Have a great 4th of July, guys. Bye! Is that a pimple on my nose?